Hi there.
Hello.
Oh God.
Are we supposed to say stuff?
Yeah. Welcome to Little Red Mitten Podcast, episode 15. It is the very last day of 2020.
It is.
Dumpster fire year.
2020.
You probably won't see this until the weekend, but I think we've skipped a bunch of stuff.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm Kerri.
I'm Jolyn.
We are the owners of Little Red Mitten Yarn. No, it's not even the yarn shop. It's just Little Red Mitten, Kerri.
The Little Red Mitten. It is a yarn shop.
It is a yarn shop. It is
St.
called
Thomas.
the Little Red Mitten. We are in St. Thomas, Ontario. This is
The worst intro ever.
worst. Okay, now it's your turn.
And the dyers behind Leo and Roxy Yarn Co.
Yeah, that was rough. We haven't recorded in a number of weeks.
4 weeks?
4 weeks, so, now we're rusty.
My glasses are filthy.
They really are. You should just smear it around now.
Wow. They are really
That's
dirty.
bad. So, yeah, it's December 31st, 2020, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm excited for Thai food tonight because we always order Thai on New Year's Eve, but 2020 has not been good to anybody. Not really.
No.
And then it's just hemorrhaging into 2021. So I don't know. Whatever. It is what it
Whatever.
is.
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So we're currently on lockdown for the province of Ontario. I think Manitoba and Quebec is as well. And Jolyn, we're in each other's bubble. So
Yeah.
we're at home and we come here and that's it. So yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Aren't we just a ball of
Oh my
energy
God.
today?
Lockdown. Yay.
Yeah. December's been fun. It's been interesting, and that's all we've got to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
So, what have you been working on? I don't even know where we are with WIPs. I like we're getting close. Like I'm thinking I'm 19 and you're at like 21 or
We're just totally random guessing it.
I'm thinking maybe we should, our first podcast of 2021 should
Maybe
be
start fresh.
another WIP parade and just see where we're at.
Okay.
Because I feel like we've
Trying to see if
gone off the rails a bit with that.
my journal's just a mess, so I'm just
Okay.
I feel like this was all after. I don't know.
You're
Yeah.
still on last year's journal? Like you haven't started at 2021?
I haven't actually started my 2021
Yeah.
one yet.
Okay.
So that's why it's gotten messier and messier because
Yeah.
I've just known it's whatever. And
Yeah, my 2020
after I
bullet journal, we're cruising along until March 15th or whatever, and then it's just blank.
yeah.
It's just an abyss.
oh,
And
because
then,
you like actually made out like calendar-y things
yeah,
for the whole...
I did my daily layouts at the beginning of the year, so it's just a big, yeah. And then as I needed things to write things down for the rest of 2021, as things started rolling again, I just went from the back and started working forwards. It's a mess.
Yeah. This is really just a big thing of scrap paper.
Yeah.
It's a mess. And then once I spilled mouthwash on it, it's just like whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And then I tried to lay my 2021 book out, and I tried to be something that I'm not. Like I tried to do all the artsy floral, and I am a creative person, but that's not how I function with my journal. So I'm just doing my dates where the previous day ends off.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not fancy, but
Just like
it's just me.
a rolling to-do list,
Yeah.
basically.
It's
But you got, what is that?
I did lay out my cross stitch projects, so that's really the only thing that I planned was,
But I don't understand. It's just a month.
yeah, just things that I'm going to start or I haven't written down yet from backdated to last August when I really started stitching.
Okay.
And I'm just going to keep track of the fabric that I used in the floss, and
Okay.
so I just laid that out so that it was all in one section.
Yep.
But like Wednesday continues over here.
Yeah.
So I just,
Okay. Yeah.
it just doesn't matter anymore. Well, it does matter, but this is how I'm working.
Did you put are you using the index so that you can find things?
I am going to use the index. I just haven't sat down and done that yet.
Yeah.
I need to change my color for because I was trying to matchy and my color's off. So I'll have to change that because that doesn't make me happy. That looks like somebody's bleeding all over my book.
Well, not quite, but yeah.
Whatever. Okay. Knitting.
Knitting's a thing.
Knitting's a thing.
Oh, Wi-Fi password. Hold on one second. I gotta share a Wi-Fi password.
We got a Wi-Fi, is that what it's called? Wi-Fi overhaul
Sure.
at the shop. Oh, it's so wonderful.
Yeah.
Being a historic building and the really thick triple brick walls.
Yeah, some of our walls are 18 inches thick. It's ridiculous.
And just getting Wi-Fi in certain rooms was just a nightmare. So anyways, it's working lickety-split now.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 repeaters going through. And yeah, where we were having to like hardwire our laptops in.
So 1991.
And stuff to get good internet at the back.
Yeah.
Now everything's going smoothly. So
Yeah.
yeah, so new Wi-Fi
And the
passwords.
boxes have become the boxes for the extenders
Oh,
have
these
become
are-
our
yeah.
stand for our tripod. Okay, knitting.
Knitting.
Let's get back
Wi-Fi knitting. I'm gonna actually look up and see if I can find our actual numbers. So
Okay.
yeah.
Do you want me
what
to
if-
just go?
Sure.
Okay. So if you remembered on December 1st, I decided to cast on all of my Advent yarn thingies. What's that?
Episode 14. The title of our episode was the one that was all over the place. So what are we naming this one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway.
So, yeah. So I cast on all my yarn advents that I received. I don't even know what to call them. Lack of words there. Yarn advents.
They're not even all advents. They're just balls of sock yarn. Yeah.
All Christmas related.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do a stripe a day to keep up with them. And I was rolling pretty good until the week it took me to put in all the heels. It took a whole week to put in all the heels. So where am I? Let's see where I am. So, so these are my, yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
There's a lot of socks
It
going on.
is. It is, and I didn't get them finished, but that's okay because I made some pretty good progress. So these are my Cozy Knitter, her 24 stripe advent.
So did you get all 24 stripes on there? Or no?
Yeah, yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm at 19. I'm counting
Okay,
19.
but I've got the repeat here.
Right. Maybe you do. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19.
Well, that's weird.
It might not actually be repeating. It might look like it.
Maybe. Okay, so anyways, I've got those. The heels are in. Yay! Oh boy. I had to keep them all in the same bag because I was losing track. So, oh, I guess the heels aren't just in one. So these are my Area 51 fibers.
That one.
Oh yeah, it is.
You're
It's-
losing it.
I know I am. Okay, so these are my Area 51 Christmas with the Gilmores.
So does that have a 24, 25 repeat too, or do you remember?
I don't know.
Do I have
A
tags?
lot of people are doing that, which I think is just crazy. And
It's Christmas
the Area
fibers.
51 fibers that's what my Harry Potter one was, and it had the 31. So she does definitely do those long.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the Gilmore tag. Oh, here's the Gilmore tag. It's inside the sock ball. yarn. Christmas with the Gilmores. It doesn't say. I'd have to look up on her site, but
You're on like 22 and it's not repeating yet, so.
okay, so that must be 24. So anyways, quite happy with those. Then these are
Cute.
These are Area 51 as well, and this is actually a hoe. So I'm at the toe for this sock, and I finished that sock. So that's pretty good. And this is Christmas at the Movies, Area 51.
That's
Then
really cute.
this one is, these are finished. This is Schitt's Creek, Shitty Christmas.
By who?
Kirby Werby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, love these. And these are
Really cute.
sport weight, and I love them.
So how many did you cast on for these?
56. It took a couple of kicks before I could.
They're really like dense. I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, because I still did them on my 2 1/4. But I really love them. Love how they fit. So that's that. And then these were a little bit late to the party.
Insane.
These were a little late to the party.
So wait, so that's 1, 2. That's the 4. So that's
Yeah.
where those were what you were. Yeah. Okay.
So I didn't even really cast them on December 1st because we filmed on December 4th, the Friday, and I stayed up until 1 or 2 in the morning casting all these on
The night
the
before.
night before. So December 3rd. Then these ones were a little bit late to the party. I didn't cast these on until maybe the following week. These are Area 51 Jack and Sally. So these are sold separately. But I bought both of them, of course. And then, nice use of needle keepers, Kerri.
Like you actually did.
And then, yeah, so I'm mixing these up. So I've got a Jack cuff with a Sally leg and a Sally cuff with a Jack leg, and then I'm switching them out. So no, I didn't have 5 pairs of socks by Christmas Day, but I clipped along pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it. So that's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's all I knit all of December was just socks.
Okay, so you added 1 cast on with the Jack and Sally ones.
Yeah.
And is there 1 complete pair?
Yeah, 1 complete pair.
So you're still at 19.
Yeah. Crazy. So that's where I'm at.
Are at 19.
Yeah. You know what? You're going to have to keep an eye on the record button because I set the timer, but then I didn't actually turn on the timer.
Okay, so turn it off and turn it back on and we'll set a timer now.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay,
All right.
timer on.
Okay, so after Kerri was like, I'm going to have 8 new socks for Christmas Day, I thought,
Oh my God, look at that bag.
I know, I'll show that in a
Okay.
bit. I thought I could have 8 finished
I
socks
bet you could.
by Christmas Day. This was beginning of December when I was all optimistic and whatever. Anyway, so
Oh, you finished Paxton's.
they're not Paxton's.
No, I know they're not Paxton's, but aren't those ones that you started when Paxton appendix burst?
No, he already has those ones.
Oh,
Others,
okay.
and that was Timber Yarns Ravenclaw.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is Turtle Pearl Yarns in Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Big Bang Theory colorway with some sisu for the heels and toes. The sisu is a little too thick. We've moved our sisu up to a sport weight in
Yeah.
our store because it's definitely thicker than all our fingering
Yeah.
weights. It's definitely more sport. Like,
Yeah, I found that too. I was using it a lot when we first got it, and it's just
it just
that
doesn't
much off.
combine with sock yarn
Yeah.
quite like we would have liked it to, but it's a great sport weight.
Beautiful.
And we use it for lots of things. So anyway, so I had one of these completed. One of them wasn't even cast on, so I completed a full sock from the last time. So that's an FO. I have no idea where I'm at, so I'm gonna minus 1. This one I was in the center part of the second sock and I finished it. So that's another finished pair. Look at these, like so not even a pair.
No.
I love it. They're
Yeah,
done.
those are great.
That's done. -1.
Oh, God, I still love this. like that.
I love those colors
Yeah.
together. I need like a sweater or something
Yeah.
in that.
See it coming for miles.
So yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna have 8 socks finished for Christmas. I don't think I did. I don't know where I'm at now. Like I literally did not prepare any of this stuff. I'm just like grabbed things that I had been working on. So I started making some socks for Christmas that I haven't actually gifted anybody. So there's, when I started casting these on, I decided that one cast on is a cast on and one finished is a finish. It's not in pairs
Okay.
because nothing's actually matching.
Yeah.
So basically I kind of did the size for my husband.
You're actually giving Michael
I don't know if
socks?
he'll get them. We'll see.
Okay.
They'll
Did you ever tell that story?
I think so. I don't know. Did I tell
don't
the
think you
story why
did.
my husband doesn't get hand knit socks anymore? Even though he probably appreciates them the most, maybe second to my dad, but
And it was probably just an accident.
it was neglect. He lost a hand knit sock.
And you...
There was one in the back seat of my car,
Yeah.
and it was one of my first pairs of socks. 88 stitches, 2mm needles, plain brown 3x1 rib.
Just
Ew.
horrendous knitting.
Ew,
Yeah.
horrid. And he lost one. Basically, I think he went for a jog, so he went to a trail somewhere and changed out of wool socks and stuff into sports socks and running shoes, and it's left at a trail somewhere, biodegrading into the ground nicely. Anyway, so every time he says, when are you gonna make me new socks? I say, well, where's the brown sock? And
Poor Michael.
yeah.
Where's the brown sock?
I will exchange, it takes about, 16 to 20 hours. Probably those ones, like of actual knitting, were
Yeah.
probably at least 20 hours of knitting. I will exchange a job.
Yeah.
If he wants to take something off my plate, 20 hours worth, I'll gladly make a pair of socks.
Stain the deck, power wash the house.
Something off my plate.
Oh, okay.
And
not just any chore.
Not just any chore.
Okay.
Oh, I hate when the chores get chosen and it's like, oh, I'm gonna go cut the grass on the riding lawnmower. No, I want to cut the grass on the riding. I want to put on headphones and drive around cutting the grass.
Hook me up with a margarita and a to-go
scrub
cup.
the toilets
and-
or
yeah.
something. Yeah, no. Job of my choosing.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's 2 socks. So
Nice.
yeah, so nothing to add or subtract because they weren't counted last time and they're done.
And you
so.
didn't use a pattern for that.
I did
Okay.
and didn't. So I bought Summer Lee's.
That's where my head was going.
Yeah.
Thicksgiving?
Thicksgiving.
Yeah.
So she has 3 different patterns in there. The one that's plain like this, she puts in like the afterthought heel, which I
Okay.
don't like afterthought heels. The one that she has cables and stuff has the regular heel flap. So basically I went with her cast on and then just went for it. I thought I would try the cables at one point.
Yeah.
And then she's got I think a 3x1 rib all the way down.
Okay. Like her Totally Rad.
Yeah,
Ribbed,
but in
yeah.
the thick. But yeah, I bought her pattern and I started to follow it, mixing the two kind of together.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I could make afterthought heels. For Michael, they probably would fit him fine. I'm finding I don't like them so much for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the heel flap.
Yeah.
I've been doing the square heel.
Yeah, I don't
like
think
it.
I've tried that red one yet.
Yeah.
And so then I've got a third one
Nice.
cast on.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
So that will count as a cast on because it's a WIP now. So plus 1. And there's nothing else in here. Old mittens. Aww.
Aw.
Old Noro mittens. These have wax on them from a vigil for my aunt and cousin when they died.
Oh.
It's got from
Yeah.
holding the candles. It was freaking freezing. And,
I think you can get that off. Like, I
Yeah.
think you can put, what can you do? You put paper towel down, and then a sheet of wax paper, and then an iron, and then the wax melts into the paper towel.
I know there's something like that.
Yeah,
But
something like
they
that.
are wool too, so it's like, I don't know. You probably can't even really see it.
No.
There's a little bit of red wax from a candle on both of them. Doesn't matter. They were great. That was, I think that was 4 years ago now. Yeah, so these are 4 or 5 years old. Love them.
Nice.
Love them. Anyway.
Wait.
What?
How did they make it here?
Because they was probably wearing them and they got shoved in a bag.
Oh, okay. I thought we were like starting to like stray and
Yeah.
calling them a whip.
Do you got to, do you have a pair of scissors on you? Do you
No.
have scissors in the new stuff over there that we're showing later?
Yes. Oh.
Let me detach this from my, there you go. Now it's officially done. There you go.
Oh goodness.
Okay. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So this is something else I worked on. So my goal was to finish like 8 socks like you would have.
Yeah.
So there's, I don't know if I was counting the pairs or no, I was going to try and finish like 8 individual. This one was already done. So that'd be
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I got to 4.
Okay.
So I had pulled these out to start working on them as one of the ones to finish.
Oh.
The snuggle socks. I love them. I think they're really cool, but
What?
done. I'm done. I'm never gonna wear them. I don't have the lifestyle that has like
Yeah.
really nice socks that you're gonna just sit in bed and not walk around in. And yeah, like my house has 3 dogs and 4 cats, 5 cats, whatever. I don't know. There's a bunch of cats. So I just decided that I wasn't gonna finish these.
Yeah.
I might use this yarn to make bed socks. Like you wouldn't make real socks with this.
No.
This is a 17 micron merino. It's super, super fine. You'll get holes in it. But you were supposed to do the lining with the mohair.
Yeah.
In this, I might hold this with the mohair and just make a bed sock.
Yeah.
As my like deep winter cozy socks, or I'll make a cowl, or I'll do something else with it. Because I do want to do some mohair and fingering weight socks too.
Okay.
So
Yeah, these are very nice, but
yeah,
yeah.
I don't know if we want to finish pulling these out.
No, probably
But it's
not.
counting
That's
as a minus now.
Okay.
So minus. So I did work on them for a while. I put like a good 4 inches on the leg,
Yeah.
and I was just
Yeah.
like, you know what? Nah,
Okay.
no.
So guess what?
What?
Unless you've got more tricks that you're pulling out, we're at the same number. We're at 19 now.
All right, I do have a couple more things here,
Okay.
but we'll see. what
Anyways,
the-
we're not going to pull all this out.
We're not gonna pull all
on
this out.
TV. On TV.
on TV.
Yeah. How old are you? Okay.
So,
Nice.
so that was that. That was my attempt at finishing socks. I really wanted to like finish 8 pairs of like started socks.
Yeah.
To show you, be like, look, I can take all these whips away and do what you did in that craziness, but
Yeah.
it didn't happen. This is another, I don't know what I'm doing with it, so I don't know what it counts as. I've seen this sweater last time.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I said it was bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah.
So I took it off and put it on yarn, and it's way bigger. It fits me.
Okay.
So, like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so I stopped because I was, it's like, yeah, I tried it on my kid and it's way too big.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, okay, well, I can either finish it for myself
Yeah.
and like, there's a cropped version and a longer version.
Yeah.
So I could do a cropped version and do some sleeves. So it's just kind of sitting, waiting
For you to
because it's
decide.
not what I wanted. So I don't know.
So far into it, though.
I don't really want to rip it out. So
No.
I probably will end up just finishing it for
Yeah.
myself. Because otherwise I have to rip out the
Oh, yeah.
the increase row is like here. And even then I don't know that it's in the right numbers to do it for
Yeah, that's crazy.
their size.
Just
So,
finish it.
yeah. So I have to keep it consider it a whip. It doesn't have any needles in it.
Yeah, I don't care. It's a whip.
It's a whip.
Yeah.
You know I'll end up just trashing it so that I don't have a whip. Okay. Well, then I
What
think
else?
This is my last one. I can't say for sure that I didn't work on anything else, but I don't think I did. It's mostly those socks. And then this was my Christmas Eve cast on. Did you do a Christmas Eve cast on?
No.
No. This was my Christmas Eve cast on.
Okay.
So, what days didn't we come into work? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
And the 27th.
27th. So we took 4 days. That's the longest I have not come into the shop in 2020. 4 days in a row.
Ridiculous.
Like, yeah. I don't even know that I did many 2-day weekends, if any. But of course, just like every other time I've taken time off this year, I had a migraine for 4 days. So, yeah. Anyway.
Oh.
So, yeah, 4 days at home. All of them with a migraine, but this was my Christmas Eve cast on.
That's beautiful.
So I'm ready to separate for the sleeves. I think I'm right in the...
Oh, you've even got a little Christmas bauble this year.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, I've got a few of Mel's from Fibermancy. Then a plain plastic one, Mel. Yeah.
Yep. Cute. So what is this?
It is by... I should have brought my iPad back. Tanis.
Yep.
From Tanis Fiber Arts.
Yep.
She released this back in the fall. In these colors. So I don't know if you remember back in like November, beginning of November or whatever, I said I had cast on and did a part of a sweater and then ripped it out because I didn't like the way it was this sweater with different yarn.
Okay.
And then we've been waiting on this yarn, this colorway.
Okay.
It's back there, right?
Yeah.
We've been waiting on it in 2 weights. In the,
okay. So this Noro. Yeah.
in the Nora, yeah.
Yeah.
So we were already waiting on it when that pattern was released, and it was back ordered, and it's not typical of me to want the color that she's using, and she uses one of her mohairs, so I don't know. She listed the color name of her mohair. I didn't go look at it. Yeah. I just used Leo. Okay. I was trying to decide between Meredith and Leo, and I went with Leo.
That's beautiful.
It's amazing. I love it. So it's Noro Silk Garden, as we just talked to each other like that. It's Noro Silk Garden Solo. I can put the color number up on the screen. We just got it back in the worsted weight Silk Garden, which is what this is, and in the sock yarn weight, which isn't sock. It's like sport. Yeah. Sport weight. I love this colorway.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's super oversized. She calls for 8mm needles. Wow. I'm using 6.5s.
That's like a quick win.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, I worked on this Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, maybe Boxing Day.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty.
Like not a lot. There's not a lot of hours in this right now. And not every day since I cast it on at all. So,
very nice.
Yeah. So put the name of the sweater up and
I will.
What yarn. But yeah, I love it. So
yeah, it's really cool.
It should be done fairly quickly. Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Why don't you change balls in the middle of a cable and lace section? That's a good idea. It's a good idea. So that's
beautiful.
+1. So now I'm at 20. Is that right?
Yeah. 20.
That's not right. Did you do your math right?
21 minus 3 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 20.
So it brings me down by 1. Yep.
Very cool. So I'm thinking that, did I already say, I think I already said this, about doing an updated WIP parade. Yeah. Yeah, I did say that. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm losing it. Totally
really is. Totally losing it.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Should we talk about the sock club?
We've already talked about the sock club, but
okay. Well, we should remind people maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Sock club.
Sock club. There you go.
Yeah.
Talked about it. We're totally smitten with it.
I'm super excited about it, yeah. So we've talked about it before. So our 2021 sock club, instead of being monthly, is going to be quarterly. Mm-hmm. And so you can either get the whole year and get a prize in prize sock club in the mail every 3 months or so. We have teamed up with Twill and Print. Did we say this part? It's on the listing anyway, if we didn't say it last time. We've teamed up with Twill and Print to get some exclusive to us pins. So we have some other Twill and Print ones, not the pins that are going to be in the sock club. But if you're not familiar, we've shown some of our pins. We need to do a pin episode.
Yeah, for sure.
With our collections, a pin collection episode. So yeah, we've teamed up with Twill and Print, and so there'll be an exclusive pin in each one. And then
I don't think we're focused.
Oh shoot! Sorry guys.
Sorry. There we go.
So there's an exclusive pin in each quarter, each season, and then one for the full year. If you buy the full year together, you get a 5th pin. And
the ladies that it's based around are just
they're so go over wonderful. To the website, or we'll insert it here. The artwork we had done for it. It's amazing.
Amazing.
So,
and we're only doing the 4 for the year. We're doing it quarterly, right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's special.
It is special. It's going to be fun. Lots of thought put into this one. I'm excited about it.
Okay, I don't think we're focused again.
No, we just have blurry skin. Are we focused? Yeah, we're focused. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay. Good. Are you sure we're focused?
Yeah. Does it not look focused?
I don't know.
I think when the sun hits you, I think you're getting washed out a little bit.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
It's a lighting thing.
Okay, so what else aren't we talking about?
What else aren't we talking about? I don't know, but I got a Christmas gift. Did you show yours last time? No, I don't think you have it yet.
I didn't have it yet.
Yeah. Kerri forgot.
And I forgot it. Oh my.
You haven't seen mine yet.
Oh my god, I love that.
My goodness gracious. This was the best surprise ever.
So this is from Jess and Allison.
Of Full Moon Fibers.
Full Moon Fibers.
And I got yarn.
And J. Hendry.
And J. Hendry bag. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So
I absolutely
beautiful.
love it. I want to cast this on. This is my only Christmas sock. So it's exciting.
Yeah.
With the mini. Oh, there's a mini in there too. So the green is a mini.
Yeah.
They twist their sock sets right in it, which I love. I love some little stitch markers and crinkle paper. Oh my gosh.
We're totally not focused.
We're totally not focused. We are not focused.
Not focused.
Sorry, I keep moving things. There we go. Better.
Okay.
Anyway.
It's gorgeous. I just love it.
This.
I love mine.
Yeah, Kerri's is totally different and a totally different colorway.
So when you come into our store, we've got this like feature wall of our beautiful wallpaper that I'm still in love with. Quite the story from that. We ordered it from Germany and it took like forever. A long time. In fact, when we did our grand reopening,
it wasn't there.
It wasn't there. We had hung sheets over the wall.
Yeah.
Because it was right down to the plaster. So, yeah.
Yeah. You're just staring at the wallpaper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, my J. Hendry bag that Jess and Allison sent, it's the wallpaper. Only our wallpaper has a cream background and the bag has a black.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna put a picture in. I might pilfer a picture from their site to insert it. And then the yarn is beautiful. It's 6 feet. It's like social distancing under the mistletoe.
Oh yeah.
It was 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart under the mistletoe.
Yeah. So mine's treed up land with the cedar mini.
Yeah. Oh, and it's just a perfect combination. And their little packaging was so cute with the little mini boxes and
yeah.
You guys.
Great.
You guys.
Okay. So what else should we talk about?
Should we talk about the floss?
Yeah, you can talk about the floss.
Yeah,
You want to talk
I'm
about
allowed to.
I think so.
Okay.
Are you not allowed to?
Oh no, I think I'm allowed to. So I'm.
Is Caroline set up?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so as you know, I've gotten into the stitching a little bit. Jolyn's gotten into the stitching a little bit, the embroidery and the cross stitch, just a little bit. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying mixing it up with the knitting. It's actually slowed me down a bit, and so I'm enjoying it. Anyways, so I was talking with Caroline from Off the Grid Needle Arts, and that's her podcast and her Instagram handle. And she asked me if that might be something we'd be interested in, is dyeing floss. So of course we jumped in with both feet, and we're now dyeing floss. So this was in my bag, so it's looking a little ratty, but
Is that one even dyed?
yeah. It is. So this one is called Antique Wedding Lace. No. Antique Wedding Dress. And I don't know if that's focused. Can you see it at all? There you go. So that is our floss. Obviously it's going to take us a bit to get up to speed with all the colors, but Caroline introduced it with 4 colors. It was like a, what do you do? Like collaboration with her Evertote bag. So it was kind of matching the theme of her fabric. And then starting in January, every month she'll have more. So she is selling it exclusively for us. And that will be available starting probably the 3rd week or last week of January at evertote.com, and I'll insert that. So quite excited about it. It's really fun to dye this.
Did you show the tags?
Yeah, these are our new tags.
Come on. Oh, it really wants to focus on me. Now it's wanting to. There you go.
So it's the Leo and Roxy. Oh, look at my nails.
Leo
Gross.
and Roxy floss collection.
Yeah, hand over dyed.
Okay, you can take it off.
Yeah. So we're quite excited about that. And yeah, it's really fun. We've got big things coming for 2021, so that's exciting. What else? We've got lots of new stuff in the store.
Lots of new stuff in the store. You collected quite a bit here.
Yeah. So you may have seen on social media. Oh, Canada Post. Isn't that funny? Canada Post always comes when we're recording. So I'll get started with this.
Thank you.
So this is Knitter's Pride Mindful Collection. And then each set, these are needles, they're interchangeable needles, and then each set has, I don't know what you call
I
that.
want to show the
And
other one.
what is it called? Affirmation?
Sure.
I don't know. What other ones do you want to show? Okay, so this one is Gratitude.
I want to show this one.
This one is Gratitude, and it is the 5-inch interchangeables that has kind of come out a little bit. But look at the packaging, you guys.
Oh my gosh, the attention to detail that they put into these
Yeah.
kits is amazing. So that opened up, it had this in the center there.
Yeah. Bye.
And this pouch is holding all your cables.
Yeah.
These cables have the, what looks like to be the inch. Yep.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
Okay.
So these are the swivel cords. So it has the swivel, you can't see, I'm turning the top here. So it swivels where the cord goes into the base. So you don't get that like kink there.
Yeah.
Chow Good has a swivel cord too.
Yeah, I really like them.
And they have 1 inch kind of markings along the cable. So I guess you can kind of like, when you have your stuff laid out, you can kind of have an idea,
Yeah.
a general idea if you're somewhere on point with gauge without actually having blocked it and stuff.
Yeah.
But comes with a gauge. I'm assuming there's
some markers or something?
Oh my gosh, the attention to detail they've put into these packaging. There's a ton of markers, some darning needles.
Oh, and you get, oh wow. Wow.
So it's got
Look at that.
the larger size, some of the closing markers, some of the smaller size held on one of the closing markers. These are all held on markers. All like
Nice.
that. Yeah, more, a couple, they're plastic, but big eye darning needles, 2 of them. And then what was this little thing? This is what I pulled out. This, I can't believe how much extras this comes with. These are all this is your pin for tightening and your end caps for the, oh my gosh, look how cute these are. Can you show that? Oh my
goodness.
Your end caps for,
if you need to borrow your needles.
yeah, that goes on the
On the
wire.
cord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the wire. So,
Oh, so cute.
oh my gosh.
So then, yeah, so that little pouch comes in that, and then the whole thing comes in this little canvas pouch. So it's just really well done. So of course we had to get those into the store.
Yeah, the colors. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I just really like
beautiful.
it. I really like it.
So that one, the 5" is Gratitude, and I believe this is the 4", right?
Yeah.
So that's the 4" tips, and the same deal.
Oh my gosh, same idea.
Yeah. So you've got the
White case, all the extras.
Yes. So that's warmth. This one
Oh my
blows
gosh.
me out of the water.
Yeah. This one's called Explore. And yeah, this is what I think it is, right?
Yeah.
So it's folded in quarters, a circle folded in quarters, opens up that way, opens up that way. It's got the little pouch that has all those extras that I just showed you from the other ones. And this is 9" circular sets.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I know, I'm super excited about this, and I don't use 9" circulars, but I just love this.
Just
It's
the packaging
so
is
awesome. Yeah, so it starts at 2mm to 4mm. 2.25, yeah. Yep, 2 up to 4. For all your socks and mittens and
small sleeves.
sleeves and cuffs.
Yeah.
And oh my god.
And I'm really enjoying those 9" circulars. I've tried them before a couple of times, and I did not like them. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna knit one whole pair of socks to give them a fair shot. And I actually really like it. You do have to change your knitting style.
Yeah.
It's but once you get the hang of that, then they're wonderful. I switched to DPNs or 2 DPNs to do the heel flap.
Yeah.
Then as soon as I'm done the heel flap and heel turn, I put it back on the 9". So you've got quite a few stitches, but you just zip through your decreases on the gusset. It's quite nice. So in this whole Mindful collection, they've got everything. These are the knit blockers.
Yeah, we've had these before. But these ones are just pretty now.
Yeah.
So they're, when you're blocking your things, they come in all these, they're the pins, the blocking pins, but
sorry,
in
I'm
little,
holding that really awkward.
so you got like 4 at a time on this one, which you got like 8. Yeah.
Yeah, 8.
So you can block it out
Yeah,
a little,
it's really
little
nice.
easier.
If you're blocking to measurements or
Yeah.
opening up your lace or whatever. Very nice. So those are the blockers. And then
We've got a row counter.
oops.
Comes in this little, another little pouch. And it's just a clicky row counter.
Yeah. We've got again another little pouch with the little rainbow metallic scissors, the folding scissors.
I do think this one's overkill.
A little bit, because when you need your scissors. But anyways.
But yeah, so as much as I love all this packaging and stuff like that, it's like they're folding scissors so they don't poke. You've already taken care of the fact that it's not going to poke through your bag or hurt your stuff. And then it's in a thing. And then it also comes in its pouch.
Yeah.
So this one I think is a little bit of overkill. as far as the amount of stuff that comes with it, but it's still
beautiful.
so cute.
Yeah. You did that one?
Yeah, I did the row counter.
This is the little retractable tape measure.
I love it.
Yeah, again, comes in a little bag. And then,
Metric and imperial.
Oh, yeah. Is it metric and imperial?
Yeah, it is. You flip over
that's
the other
good.
side.
Yeah. And then these are just magnificent. These are, it's a little wooden case with wooden, they are wood,
Yeah.
darning needles.
They're really big eyes, so
They
like
are.
you're talking your worsted
sweaters.
weights and your chunky sweaters
Yeah.
for
You're not
moving in.
darning in ends on socks with these guys. But again, beautiful little needle.
It is so pretty.
Needle case. So we're excited about that. And then we got quite a few books in.
Yeah.
Reordered some books. Let me grab them.
So I saw a really funny like meme, and it was how to remember how many feet are in a mile.
Yeah.
Just you have 5 tomatoes, 5,280, 500 and 280 feet in a mile. And there was a response to it, and for a kilometer there's 1,000 meters because whoever came up with the system wasn't drunk and rolling a dice or something like that. And it was just like, yeah. Like
Metric is so easy.
so easy. So it makes so much sense. Imperial throws me every time. I'm just like 5,280.
That's an odd number.
Why?
So I came up through the school system. Well, first of all, going to school in Northern Ontario, I don't think we had the same education as you folk in Southern Ontario. But I know how to make drinking water out of snow, and I know how to snowshoe and cross country ski. I don't know a lot of geography or math.
But you did both.
Yeah, so I think I was in grade 5 when they switched from imperial to metric. So certain things I'm in imperial and certain things I'm in, like Fahrenheit for temperature is beyond me. I'm a Celsius person.
Yeah, me too.
Distance is definitely metric.
Yes.
But then when I'm measuring smaller increments,
Yeah.
I have to go back to imperial.
So like inches. You like inches.
Kilograms, other than going to the deli, and I know 454 grams is a pound.
Yeah.
Other than that, thinking about like
Your
your
body-
body weight
yeah.
in kilograms is like, first of all, it just ticks me off because
No, it shouldn't. You weigh less.
well, the number's less.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's a Canadian thing. I think all of us think of our body weight, or not all, but like a lot of us think of our body weight in pounds,
Yeah.
and our height in feet and inches.
Yeah.
But it's not our official thing.
No.
Like when you're going to do your driver's license, it's in centimeters.
Yeah. That's true.
And I can never remember
I
what
can
my
never
height
remember.
is in centimeters.
163 or 165 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Feet and inches for some things.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good with meters. Meters is, yeah. When I'm driving, it's like, how far is that car in front of me? I'm not going to say feet. I hate it when our GPS,
yeah.
it's like, take the exit in 1,000 feet. It's like,
Are you kidding me?
no. I don't know
Or
what
when
that
it
means.
switches back and forth
Switches
between
back and
imperial
forth.
and
It's like,
metric.
oh my
That's
gosh.
weird.
But yeah, like I'm like, no, that's 200 meters. I know how far things are in front of me in meters.
Yeah.
But
And then my husband is 6 years older than me, and he did his whole education in imperial. So he's always talking to me in imperial. It's
I'm
like
just gonna grab this. Yeah.
So yeah, he talks to me all the time in just imperial, and it's like it's so many miles, or speed in the car where he's going so many miles per hour. It's like,
He'll say that?
yeah, he talks, everything is in imperial. It makes me crazy. It's like
But our signs are like the speed limit's in kilometers, so
Yeah.
why would you even
Yeah.
change that?
I don't know.
And our cars are built to show kilometers
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
Like you can see the
He likes
miles there.
switching it back to the miles.
Oh, for the digital screens. But
Yeah.
for the majority of our cars, it was just like
The kilometers are on the outside and the miles are on the
smaller
inside.
and a fainter number,
Yeah.
right?
So anyways, that makes me crazy. One of the many things.
Yeah.
But and the whole temperature thing, when like, our
I
family
can't
in the
even.
States say, oh, it's freezing here, it's only 50. And I'm thinking, shit, that is hot.
We're dead.
We're dead. Oh boy.
That's hot. Yeah, the temperature thing I can't do.
No.
There's a couple that like you kind of get used to from whether it's on the thermostat or whatever. But no.
Like I know a comfortable room temperature is like 70, 72 around there, Fahrenheit.
So what is that? Is that 20?
I think so, 20 or 21. And then the only one I do know is 28 degrees C is 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, so they're backwards?
Yeah,
Or whatever.
and that's really, so when somebody says, oh, it's 50 out, I'm like thinking, 82, what would that be?
Well, I know like my kids' friends in the States, when they're talking online and stuff, like, oh, they thought it was so cold, like, because it's 15 degrees. No, that's not cold. That's just mild.
Nice.
That's just mild temperature.
It's a nice fall day.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
as we get off on our
Yeah,
tangent,
whatever.
I can go off on metric forever. I just love how easy it is. Freezing point is 0. Boiling point's 100.
Yeah. 10 millimeters, 1 centimeter.
There's going to be precipitation and it's 5 degrees out. Well, that will be rain because we're not at the freezing point yet.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
super simple.
oh, it's 0. Okay, that will be snow. Oh, it's -3. That's going to be ice. Yeah. Like, it's pretty easy. Anyway,
We digress.
we do digress.
Books that we've gotten in. So we've gotten some crochet reference books. I haven't flipped
This
through.
this is the complete crochet course. I think you could totally teach yourself.
Oh, for sure. I have this book. I bought it
Crochet
years
from
and
this.
years and years ago, and it's a good
Where
book.
to put the hook, yarn
Yeah.
holds, lots of photos, lots of different,
Yeah, that's a wonderful book. Wonderful reference if you want to teach yourself or expand your skills. I didn't look through this, but this seems very nice. It's the Modern Crochet book. So you're not doing like granny square sweaters. So, yeah.
Cute.
There's that. We got this new, you may have seen it out and about. It's the Fair Isle Weekend book by Mary Jane Mucklestone. So that's a lovely book.
Is it weekend?
Yeah, it is weekend. It's just the
It's
little
just covered everywhere.
slip
It's covered
cover
on the
is
side too.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's new. This is a new book to us. I think it's a new book everywhere.
I can't remember when it came out. Yeah.
It's a Pom Pom Press book, and it's Ready, Set, Raglan. So that's fun. We got the new Volume 7 Interpretations with Vera Valimaki and Ho-Hee. We've got the new...
These are fresh off the presses. It stinks.
Yeah. We got the new Pom Pom. We got the new Nomadic Knits. And then we got some reorders of the Nomadic Knits issue 7, Michigan. This is the one that Tracy Miller from the Grocery Girls, her sock is in. There it is, Shoreline Socks. We got some more Pom Pom Knit How. This is a great reference book for learning how to knit.
Yeah.
Which is good when your LYS is not offering in-store help.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We are on the lookout. If you know more, that would be good. Beginner books that you could do like a beginner kit with and stuff like that. We are searching for stuff like that to start building some learning how to knit, learning how to crochet.
Yeah.
Since we can't help as much as we
Yeah.
would like to, so.
We got the Winter 2020 of Lane magazine.
Can you see the texture of that paper?
I know, it's beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's a beautiful magazine. It's,
Is it all? Are all the covers like that?
I
Like,
believe
am I
so.
just hitting it in the right light today
yeah,
to
I
see
believe
it?
all the covers are like that. And
It
even
looks,
this book,
it looks
right?
woven. Like the texture of the cover is like, yeah, it's like a weave Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think it's just Lane is. So this is their 52 weeks of socks. Socks. We've got those in again, and then we've got Amy Herzog's Ultimate Sweater book.
I'm getting distracted and reading things.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah,
We're just gonna read through books. Oh, I'm wearing an Amy Herzog sweater right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So this is her custom fit program.
Right.
You been okay with
Yeah. Oh goodness.
This is her custom fit program. So it's just a basic sweater. You put in your measurements and your gauge for the yarn you have, and you choose from a bunch of different styles. So
How was it? Like,
it was
fits
pretty
you really nicely.
It was pretty good. Like, yeah, if it's, I would have done this. I should have done the sleeves a little longer. But that would have been. That was
more
my
of a
own
bracelet length.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I should have done the collar up a little bit more just for coolness. But yeah, it fits me pretty good. And I don't know, my body changes all the time, and it is older now, so who knows? But
And it's in Malabriga, right?
it is not. It is. It is Blackstone tweed
Oh,
from Barocco.
never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am wearing a Christmas present with a kind of a funny story to it. Okay. So my husband went Christmas shopping unsupervised, like without my daughter, and came home and then gave my daughter all the presents to wrap. And Bridget was like, "What have you done?" She owns a yarn store.
Is it
Why
acrylic?
would you buy her a sweater? Well, that's what Bridget was thinking.
Yeah.
It's not. It's alpaca and wool. There's like 10% nylon in it.
Yeah.
And made in Peru. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, it's a warm one.
Where do you buy this?
Aritzia.
What's that? I don't even know what that is.
It's in Masonville.
Oh, I don't
Aritzia.
go in malls.
Yeah. So I do really like it. Actually, I got a few cardigans because I haven't really had the energy to take on big knitting projects, and he wanted me to have some cardigans to throw on to get dressed easily after my surgery. So, but who knows when I'm gonna have? It could be summer.
Yeah.
But anyways, the thought was there. I love it. It's very nice. Yep. So that's what I'm wearing. What else? I have some stitching whips.
Do you?
I do. They're growing.
Oh, I have a couple things.
Okay.
I am decluttering.
Oh,
So I've got.
like your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've got things I want to give away.
Nice. Oh, you viewers are lucky. They love that.
Yeah. So I've got a couple of sweaters and shawls and stuff I want to give away. This, oh my gosh.
I can't. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll put it on right now and I'll show you. But it's just a little too big for me.
Yeah.
It's just a little too big. So I will put the measurements up on the screen as far as it's a worsted boxy-ish. I'll explain that in a second. But I'll put the measurements up on the screen based on what Hohi says how this should fit.
Yeah.
I did make it a little longer than a boxy. And when I originally cast it on, I cast it on to do a weekender.
Okay.
Completely different designer.
Yeah.
And then decided I was doing a boxy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's
So that's where the ish
the
comes
split.
in.
Yeah, the split hem.
And, yeah.
Okay.
So it is Noro Silk Garden sock held with a Debbie Bliss cashmere something. Cashmere and silk.
Is this what we?
Yeah. Yeah. So
See that? See that? That's us.
Yeah, sorry. That's us.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what we bought at a store together. Kerri has a sweaters quantity to do the same idea with a different color. I've been wanting to rip it out and reknit it.
Yeah.
So it's something I'm more wearable. Why? I have yarn.
Yeah.
I could buy the yarn again. It's easier. Somebody can have this sweater.
Yep.
So, I don't know. How are we going to give these away? What are we going to do?
Well,
You think about that.
yeah, I
You
don't know
think
if I
about
want to
that.
make it a contest. I think if If it's something that
I know, but if a bunch of people ask,
yeah, that's true.
So, well, for one, make sure it's going to fit you.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's something you're gonna wear. So we'll put the measurements. We'll put the measurements up
Yeah.
on the screen. I meant to do that beforehand, and then I'll wash them and take a gleaner to the ones that need a gleaner. This one I've only worn a couple times. Yeah, it doesn't need gleaned at all. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, but I'm gonna wash it and then we'll send them out. My weekender.
It's the neck, isn't it?
It's just, I didn't make it long enough. It's a little denser than I want it to be.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
It is beautiful.
So, okay. This is made out of Briggs & Little. It's a rustic wool. You need to like rustic wool if
Yeah.
you're gonna ask for this one. I want them worn. I want them out there with somebody who will
Yeah.
wear them. It's lovely. It's Briggs & Little Heritage. It's a very rustic wool. Again, I'll put the sizes up. It's a little shorter than I want it, but it's still, it's probably the length Andrea called for.
Yeah.
And I just want it a little bit longer. So it's supposed to be oversized. So we'll put the size that it is and the size that it should fit
Yeah.
up there. This one fits me. I'm just not wearing it. So
You never really liked
I
that
never
neck.
really liked this neck.
It's like a true boat neck, and
And
it's
I do like boat necks, but there's just, I don't know, something about how tight this style goes. But I do like it. And it is marled, just like
Yeah.
the original pattern. I absolutely love it. But I just thought, yeah, I want space in my sweater drawer to make a new sweater. So
Yeah.
there we go.
oh, that's nice.
So there's 2 sweaters.
Good.
I don't know if I should do this one. Yeah, I should. I didn't wear it. This is my, oh my gosh, I should show the back. Look at that back.
Look at that. Wow.
So this is an open front short sleeve cardigan in Noro Crayon. I didn't, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I can edit this out if I decide not to give it away. I didn't wear it at all last season. Yeah.
And it's a little rusticy too.
Oh, I think it's so soft, but yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got a shawl collar and it hangs open, just stays open at the front, short sleeves. This is just great as a throw it over whatever you're wearing. And yeah, oh my God, it's so pretty.
It is beautiful.
It's so pretty. It should not be sitting in my drawer not getting worn. So,
yeah.
oh my gosh,
Wow.
look at the
You
angles of those
guys.
stripes.
That's.
Again, yep.
She
Okay.
throws it on the floor.
That's right. I've got a shawl.
Oh.
This is what Monica was wearing the other day.
Yeah.
Hers. Marguerite, I think is the pattern name. Marguerite shawl by Roxanne.
Don't know. Roxanne.
Help me.
It is Marguerite.
Yarn. What's the yarn dyed down in Sarnia? Zen Yarn Garden.
Zen Yarn, yeah.
So this is, the design is by Zen Yarn Gardens.
Okay.
The yarn is Zen Yarn Gardens. It is, I think it's merino and silk.
It's pretty soft.
It's very soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely got silk in it. Might have some cashmere in it, but it's merino and silk. It's just this like long scarf. It was
Yeah,
on
it's
display. It was on display in the store for a long time when we still carried this base in the
We got it
store.
backwards. It's got little baubles.
It's got noops in it. Those were, I had to change which needles I was using to do those. You start with the cast on in lace, the first row's lace. It's like 370 something stitches and you start right into the lace.
Oh my.
Yeah. And then so I got through, an inch or two of lace and then you needed to do these noops and I had to change which needles I was using so they were sharp enough to actually do the noops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've got a working title for this episode.
Oh yeah?
The one where Jolyn gives away half of her wardrobe.
again, this just isn't getting worn.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times I'll make things for display. And now this, I love green. Green is one of my colors. I love all colors, but it's just not getting worn. I wear bigger shawls as scarves than this usually. It's just a little more delicate than, like I could wear it, but just, it's not getting worn. So I've made a lot of things.
Good.
This is another one of my favorites that was on display here for a long time.
Oh yeah.
This is the Tara shawl by, yeah, it's got, they'll all get washed. The Tara shawl, the pattern's by Jared Flood.
Okay.
It was knit in, I think this is knit in Galway, which is a worsted weight Peruvian, no, Galway, Irish wool. Yeah. Very similar to the Cascade 220. That's where I was going with the Peruvian. It's just like a...
And it's not super washed.
It's not super wash. No. Hand wash.
Beautiful color.
I think everything I've shown you so far, guys, is all hand wash. Yeah, this is me. It's going to be mostly hand wash. So nice, gorgeous. Big. This was on display at the store for years.
Yeah.
And this is the type of shawl I actually like to wear in the winter. So I usually go like this, put on my coat.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah. But I'm a knitter. I've made so many.
So
it was time to...
Do you have more?
I do.
Okay. Wow. You guys. Ah.
My therapy.
Yep.
Therapy shawl. I don't know who the designer is. This is done in Noro Silk Garden sock.
Yeah. That's funny. I wore my therapy today too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got blues and purples and grays.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Beautiful.
Another shawl. And a pair of slippers.
A pair of slippers?
Yeah. I never wore
Oh my god, those are so cute.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Kerri might claim these ones. We'll see. Anyway. I'll have to measure them to see what size they actually are.
They don't look like they'd fit you.
They might not have been for me.
They look like they would fit me.
Well, there you go. Again, these are done in Briggs & Little Country. They're bulky, so it's a non-super wash. It's rustic. But I love it. The sole's doubled. It's an Andrea Mowry pattern. I don't know the name.
Beautiful. I'll put it up.
Yeah. And we'll put the size up. So I guess we just have to come up with how we choose who gets what, because I just want to, it's one of those things you don't want to, I think a lot of my knitwear sits around because you don't throw them in your regular donations because you know they're going to go to a thrift store and they're going to get thrown in a washing machine and then be garbage, right?
Yeah.
So,
I gave away my first Soldotna that I knit in the Rowan Felted Tweed, and it's too small. And so one of our viewers said, I had mentioned that on the podcast, that it was too small, I never wear it. And Sarah, one of our viewers, said I would wear the crap out of that. So I mailed it to her.
Yeah.
So yeah, the same thing. If you're going to wear the crap out of these clothes, oh dear, God, that's obnoxious. So if you're going to wear the crap out of them and
it's the right size for you.
It's the right size, and yeah, they're yours.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the slippers.
Except for maybe the slippers. Kerri might keep the slippers, which I haven't got you a Christmas present yet. So if you want the slippers, there you go.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, something I was giving away.
Whatever. Would take
it works, right?
Yeah.
I rarely get handmade stuff.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love them. Okay, so the slippers aren't up for grab.
There you go. I think that's it from my pile of stuff.
Okay.
It's thrown all over the floor.
It's okay, so I'll just go quickly through my stuff. Did you set goals for 2021?
No, but we can.
Okay. So yeah, I was just thinking. Okay, never mind.
I would love to hear your goals. I would love to, I usually do. I think the only goals I was really thinking was Leo and Roxy stuff. I never really, yeah.
So I've been working on this, and this is one of my goals, is that I want to do 2 blocks a month for 2021.
And will that finish it?
It'll finish it. So cross stitching, these biggies you're not going to finish them. They're not quick. So I started this in November, so I guess I'm above.
You're 2 squares a month.
Yeah, 2 squares a month. That's awesome. So that's that.
It's really pretty.
Just in DMC, and I don't know the name of it right now. So anyways, we're just going to do this.
Is that considered a sampler?
Yes. Yeah, it's a sampler. Jolyn and I were talking about doing a little bit more cross stitch, but I think we might do them in separate episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might do an episode that kind of that's not a knitting episode, that's
Yeah.
a stitching episode.
Yeah.
To get more into detail.
So there's that I've been working on. What is this? Oh yeah, so I think I'm gonna start this one. I got this I got this from Caroline from Off the Grid. It's called Miss Margaret Ann Rollo, and this was is this a reproduction? A reproduction sampler. So this is what kind of blows me away, is that these people, she was just I think she was just a young girl that was practicing her stitching. And yeah, so it kind of blows me away. I guess that's where the sampler comes from. Right?
She was an unmarried girl anyway.
She was unmarried, yeah. But 1869, that's a long time ago. I got this for Christmas.
100 years before you were born.
That's right. I got this from my husband for Christmas. And
That's a lot of stuff.
yeah. And he was a little shocked at how expensive all that little stuff was. So this is called Mirabilia. It's a whole series of very intricate,
It's really pretty.
pretty ladies. So that's that. I don't know if it's focused, but that's okay. I got that for Christmas. And then all the fixins, all the embellishments and beads and whatnot. I'm working on this and I'm making progress.
Who makes these bags?
Oh, these are from Little Boat 88. She's from Alberta, Calgary, I believe. And they're like knitting project bags, but they're not gusseted. And then they've got the vinyl in them so you can see what's in them. I'm about halfway through on this. I'm loving that.
It's cute.
What's that?
It's cute.
Oh yeah, I think I did show this. So I bought this pattern. It's called Inspiration. And I kitted up all
Oh
my
my
flosses.
Goodness gracious.
So look at all the flosses. It's like kind of a rat's nest right now, but beautiful colors. And my goal for this, so the way cross stitch large patterns are, they're laid out in pages.
Yeah.
So I want to do a page a month. But I have to ask Caroline or any cross stitchers out there if you wait and do all the back stitching at the end, because I think it's a little bit more delicate than the actual crosses. So that's a question that I'm going to put out there. Anyways, this was my...
So sorry. This is all that's embroidery.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
stitch, yeah.
Okay.
And then those are the cross stitches. So I think I started this on Christmas Day, maybe.
Is this finer than the other stuff you're doing? Like a smaller cross?
Yeah, so I've made that transition from the Ada
Yeah.
to linen, and I think this is a 32 count. I think I still have the tag on it. Yeah, so that's a 32, and then the one that we picked up yesterday is a 40 count. So
Wow.
there's 40 threads per inch, which I'm not sure. It's pretty tricky. Anyways, so that's where I am with this one, and I did start the back stitching right in here. Do you see it? Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that was right. I think maybe that has to wait until the end, because I think it's going to get trashed, popping in and out of the frame. So there's that, and then
How many threads for these crosses?
This one is DMC and I'm holding 2 threads. And then the back stitch is 1.
What about the green one you just threw over there?
2.
That's 2 as well.
Yeah, everything that I've shown
But a bigger
you.
count.
Yes. No, I think
No?
it's the same.
Those
It's
ones are the
32.
same? Okay.
Yeah, 32. And then the last one is what we picked up yesterday. And I did a little test. So this, so I think it's like knitting insofar as maybe when you start knitting, you're using acrylics and then you get a taste for merino and it starts going crazy. So this is silk floss, and I'm going to do this project on a 40 count, which is really, really tiny. But at this point now you're using 1 strand.
So are we going to dye silk floss? Because we've got all the dyes for
I
silk.
know. Well, I would really like to, but we need to source it, so I don't. So that's 6 strand silk.
Okay.
So if we can source it, we'll dye it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I did that in 1. It's 1 thread.
Oh my gosh.
The oh my god, they're so tiny. I don't know if that's focused, but here, maybe I'll go there. So tiny. Anyways, I'm a little bit scared about this. There's FedEx. And that's all I got.
Oh, that's, yeah, I know what that is.
Okay, we're gonna pause this. Okay, we're recording.
Are we recording?
Yep. Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard to edit this one.
Just leave it.
Hi. Okay, timer on. Changed battery. Okay, so our goals for 2021. I was thinking that I would like to clean up my WIPs.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of years ago, we did the 100-day challenge.
Yeah, that was 2018.
2018, yeah. And that was pretty good. Some people took it a little extreme, that they weren't even going to buy yarn.
It was
That was ridiculous.
so we heard it wherever. I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Oh, I think it was something else.
I think it was just a 100-day challenge.
I
And
think
whatever
there was.
you wanted
I
to
think
do.
there was I think there was stuff going out on Instagram and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and it was like some people with their art, their drawings. They
Yeah.
were going to draw every day for 100 days, or they
Yeah.
were going to do this. And I think maybe it was my idea to be like, okay, clean up my WIPs. We're not
Yeah.
casting on for 100 days.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was spring into summer, 2018.
Yeah. It
I
was.
think it ended in mid-July or something like that.
Yeah, and I remember it was good. I did clean up most of my WIPs except for the blankets maybe. And then I became a very monogamous knitter for about
Oh, for a while.
3.5
there.
weeks.
No, for a little while.
For a
there.
little while I did. And then it got out of control again.
Yeah, you actually took it pretty seriously too, because you.
Hello.
So, it's coming back to me.
Yeah.
So, I said no casting on, and I had rules for myself.
Yeah.
I need plain socks, vanilla socks. If I happen to finish all my vanilla socks, even if all my other projects are still sitting there, I'm allowed to cast on and always have on vanilla plain socks.
Yeah.
So that didn't count for me as a cast on. It was like if I, and I don't know if I ever, we just remembered when we had it paused there for a second. I did cast on one project. My son had his appendix out.
Right, and I forced that on you.
Yeah.
I said you cannot sit at the hospital for 3 days with...
So
Yeah.
I cast on socks for him when we were at the hospital and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, one pair that I just finished. You've seen them. I just finished.
Yeah.
He didn't get them like right away or anything like that. Anyway, but you took it as I said no casting on anything new, only work on WIPs. You took it as I needed to have all my WIPs done. You were a little obsessive, like it meant
Yeah.
that everything needed to be done, not that, yeah. So
Oh yeah, I had to finish all my WIPs.
she had to have everything done.
Yeah.
And then,
In typical Kerri fashion, make it totally stressful.
yeah. And then some of our knit group and stuff, it was like, yeah, got a little...
It was crazy. Like
got a
the
little
ones
crazy.
that chose not to purchase yarn for 100 days.
Yeah.
they were getting,
but they wanted to finish toes on something, and it's like, does this count if I like? It was like, it wasn't meant to be like totally painful. It was just,
and then we had like black market things going on where people were sneakily buying yarn for other people. And it was just brutal. It was good entertainment for 3 months and a bit. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I want to get my WIPs under control. And then we started talking about the 100-day challenge, and now it's starting to get kind of real. Because I do need a pair of mitts, because right now, okay, listen to this. I'm wearing dollar store acrylic stretchy gloves.
no.
Underneath wool fingerless mitts.
Why?
Those are my mitts this year. Because every time I make a pair of mitts, I lose them.
Okay. So then you need to cast on a pair of mitts. So it depends. I know your brain has to have it a certain way. So does that mean you need to pick out and cast on your mitts today?
I think so.
Or does it mean that you're free to cast on a pair of mitts when you're ready? If you need mitts, you probably should just get mitts going.
Yeah, I should. Okay. I might not do those tonight because I've got, in my head, I got stuff going on. So I'm going to allow myself, okay, so I accept the 100-day challenge. I'm going to allow myself to cast on a pair of mitts to get me through the winter. And I can't commit to finishing those blankets. It's too much.
It's not a committing to finishing.
All
it's
right,
a committing
okay.
to not casting on.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not it's not, I'm going to have everything. There's not a chance in hell I can finish my 20 projects.
No.
Is that what I'm at? I'm at 20 and you're at 19?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not finishing 20, and the number won't be 20. So when we had it paused for a second there, I'm like, that means I have to cast on today, right? Today is the 31st. If I'm not casting on for the first 100 days, that's a third of the year. Almost.
It is.
Almost. Yeah, if I'm not casting on for the first 100 days of the year, I'm casting on today.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay.
Today.
Yeah.
Probably not much. I just know that I wanted to do socks with mohair. Like I know I wanted to do those, and I don't want to do those in the spring.
No.
So,
Okay, so what if we say this?
Yep, go.
What if we say, let's try really hard to get the WIPs done?
Yeah.
To get it to work at your WIPs.
Yeah.
For 100 days without being excessive about casting on stuff.
No.
No.
That's just cheating. That's just cheating. We're not casting on. You can cast on your mittens.
Okay.
I can cast on
so you get one cast on.
You get one cast on, and you've chose mittens.
Okay. Okay, there you go, folks. How are we going to include everybody?
Who wants to join us? We were thinking of maybe making a pin.
Yep, a limited edition pin.
A limited edition pin that said, I don't know, we'll see what it says, but I took the LRM 100-day challenge, or not just took it, completed it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's an honor system based thing. Set your rules out for yourself. So I'm going to work on my WIPs. Oh my God. I'm going to work on my WIPs for 100 days. I can cast on plain socks.
Yep.
And I get one cast on.
Okay.
I don't really want to. I don't think I want the one cast on. I'll either cast it on tonight.
Yeah.
And literally, this is how we cheated last time too, I think. Like literally it would be like taking the needle and putting 2 stitches on it. It's cast on. It's ready to go. It has its own project bag.
That's true.
It's a WIP. It's a WIP. I don't have to get into it. I just need to get it started. So if I don't commit to it tonight, I don't need it. So because I have my plain sock thingy myself.
Yeah.
But I do want to make myself finish any plain socks that are already considered WIPs. I don't know that I have a lot.
Yeah.
before I allow myself to cast on new plain socks. I kind of want to get anything that's been sitting for a long time.
Where
off
does
the
work?
needles.
Where does work knitting fall?
Like if we have to do something for the store.
Yeah.
Like what do you have to do for the store? You just trying to come up with excuses.
You're such an ass.
The store's closed.
Okay.
Oh, we haven't even addressed that stuff. Overjoy socks. That's a plain sock that needs finished. That's done. Sorry, look at me. Work socks isn't a plain sock because it's
God,
a
that's
3
why I
by
don't like it.
3 by.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Post. That's not a plain sock. That one's done.
All right. So if you want to join
Done.
us,
Sorry.
if you want to join
That's
us
plain
for the 100-day challenge of cleaning up your WIPs, just set a goal for yourself. We're all about the honor system, and then at the end of 100 days, on your first order,
I wouldn't even lay this stuff out. We gotta figure it out. We're gonna have a pin.
we're gonna have a pin,
We're gonna have
and
a
we'll
pin.
get it to you somehow with an order or something.
Yeah.
But we'll lay out the details. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, that will be fun.
So we'll put.
I gotta write this down.
Yeah, for Sarah. We'll do a Ravelry thread so we can talk through and do an FOs.
And we should come up with like a
We could do-
a hashtag, like LRM 100 day, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a Ravelry thread, a hashtag.
Yeah.
We can add some internal contests maybe, like
Yeah.
finishing who finished the oldest WIP,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
That'd be good. Okay. Look at us. This is so us. We're just planning.
we didn't even talk about this beforehand.
No.
So
Okay, so that's good.
yeah.
That'll be fun. So let's go back to Jolyns sweaters. If you're gonna wear the crap
yes.
out of it, if it fits you, you're gonna love it and take care of it and feed it and take it for a walk every day.
You can wear it out. As far as take
Yeah.
care of it, I don't want you to be precious over it.
No.
But like know that none of them are super wash. They do need to be hand washed.
Yeah.
But yeah, wear it out. Get
Yeah.
holes in it. I don't
And
care.
then so we'll do that as
if you meet those, if that works for you, if it's a sweater that you like and you're okay with the itchier fabric or
Yeah.
whatever and you want it, it's a YouTube thing. Comment
it,
below. If multiple people comment for a certain one, then
Yeah.
we'll just do we'll just put it in a random.
you can search YouTube by keyword. So why don't we do a keyword for each garment?
Okay.
And then that'll make it easier for us to search.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do that. Look below in the drop down box here for what the keyword is for the item that you're looking for. God, look at us planning things on the fly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So I think that
Is that all you had written down?
I think so.
Yeah. So, Leo and Roxy's doing an update tomorrow,
Yeah.
January 1st. This is probably going up January 2nd. I don't know.
I can try to
It'll
get
be
it
up
done
when
tomorrow.
it's up. But anyway, there'll probably be some new colors and stuff up there. Well, there will be some new colors and stuff up on Leo and Roxy. We're in shutdown till at least the end of the month, the end of January.
Well, Ontario's shut down until the 23rd, but
Yeah.
I think we're gonna.
We'll probably be shut down longer.
Yeah.
Unless a miracle happens with the way things are spreading around here. So, but yeah. So at least the end of the month. We also will be switching over our Little Red Mitten website. So, if you get our newsletter and stuff, you might see that there might be a delay, or like the site's down for a few hours to a day or two, depending on what we need. Hopefully it should be a quick transition. We're
doing curbside.
We're doing curbside pickup. We're doing deliveries, local deliveries. We're doing
virtual.
There'll be virtual appointments. It will be me or Kerri or Jillian answering the virtual appointments. So I think we're going to try and do that on Zoom, on the Zoom app. So we have the Zoom apps on our phone so we can walk around the store and you can sit at your desk on a computer or whatever works for you guys and find stuff for you. So yeah, if you sign up for a virtual appointment, in your like notes, you know, where you can put a note when you go to the virtual appointment. Yeah. It's just a product on our website. It's free, but you go through as if you're purchasing a product to buy the appointment time.
Buy
the free appointment time. You can put some notes in there. So if there's a certain thing you're looking for and you know, we can kind of get that ready and together ahead of time, or like correspond with you through email a couple times ahead of time, and that helps. That helps. We know what weight we're looking for, what kind of project we're looking for, and that helps us kind of. Or if you have a color family you're looking for, like we can kind of get a bunch of things. It worked really well last spring when we were shut down. Yeah, it was fun. So those are already up on the website in different time slots. So if you don't know what you're doing, we have a couple other ideas coming in January to help with the distance, both because we're shut down and because our customers from further out are growing. So should I talk about the yarn? Yeah. The yarn tasting?
I think so.
Okay. It's not together yet. We'll probably be able to show them and talk about it more on the next podcast in a couple weeks. We're going to do a yarn tasting by weight. So if you have a worsted weight sweater you want to make and you can't come into the store and touch it, you can't feel it, we're going to put together some worsted weight yarn tastings. So you get like, right now I'm thinking it's going to be a 20-gram mini of 5 or 6 weights of yarn, so that you can sample it and swatch with it, and
they'll be in a color family.
They'll be in a color family, so you can work together and make a project with just those ones, a little stripy project. We might have a pattern with it. Maybe. Hopefully, but we also want to get these out as fast as we can. Yeah. So I didn't say this, but I think I'm thinking we'll put mohair with each one. There's so many patterns and I'm loving it. Like this sweater that I have cast on is mohair held with the Noro, so that you have the mohair there to hold with your worsted weight one or your DK weight one or your fingering weight one. So if you're sampling for a sweater that holds, or a hat or anything like that, you'll have the mohair there too, as well. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be fun. So if there's yarns that you know we carry that you've wanted to try and you want to see in that, feel free to comment below. We're going to be walking through the store and choosing which ones shortly. So so that definitely will help us. But those are the 3 weights we're thinking to start with. Fingering, DK
and worsted.
So
good. Yeah, that's good.
I think that's all. There's a lot more, but
I think this is a long one. But
is it?
Kind of makes up for us not being here for 4 weeks. So I guess happy belated New Year's.
No, it's still the New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah. And maybe quiet.
Merry belated holiday.
Yeah. Anyways, so take care, be safe, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.